Scorekeeper talk. Yes, the scorekeeper's right next to me. So you get to listen in on how they break the event to rebuild it after the draft portion. Whew, a little bit too much running up and down there.
Want wat is dat? Dat was ook verkeerd? Oh, zo, ja.
So Pascal's deck is blue-black.
Vanaf dat gedaan is, krijg je alleen maar over.
And Gabriel is a blue-red. Alright, and we're on our way. Moonblade Shinobi is back. Weird music playing, no coverage. Pretty sure that is incorrect. It could be that you have a commercial break if you're... Coverage is working fine, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect. So, what was the black creature that Gabriel needed to read? Is it an Azrar Smoke Shaper? So we have Chiller Pillar for Gabriel, gets dispatched, and the Shinobi comes in, brings another little spirit friend, and Pascal is firmly in the driver's seat. And as you see, we are in round 3, and both these players are on 1-1. Yeah, when you reconnect to the stream, it sometimes shows ads that I can't remove, so I'm very sorry for that, everybody. Advantage heavily on the side of Pascal. Gabriel keeping mana open. Maybe has a sweeper effect. I see a Rain of Revelation in his hand. That's not really what you want to be doing at this point. And we get another little Shinobi friend as a Gabriel is probably saving up for that Rain of Revelation. No. It's going to be... I keep forgetting the name of this card. Something magma. Magmatic Sinkhole. So the Magmatic Sinkhole gets rid of the Shinobi, but after the token he is clearly hoping to catch something stronger, but realizes the writing is on the wall. I think I would have gone for the Rain, but that's of course assuming there's some sort of sweeper effect that you can find, which he doesn't seem to have. No, there's no sweeper effect. Also nothing in the sideboard that looks like it might be able to do that. No lava darts either. Lava darts pretty awesome against Shinobis. I see Gabriel looking at the more high cost draw spells as targets for cards to side out. So let's have a look at Pascal deck. Is he playing anything fun? He has 2 Choking Feathers, so that might be a big tempo tool for him. Double Fairy, Seer, Mana War, triple Moonblade Shinobi. So we're seeing this bounce utility creatures deck again. So a question from the chat: would there ever be a reason to ID to 201 in draft in a multi-format event, assuming you start with draft? I don't think there's any benefit really to do that, except if it's for a friend, like doing someone a favor. We're at 77 players, I think, which means that everybody with 511 will be in, but I don't think you want to put yourself on a single loss to get there. I don't see the value really, because it's all about making the top 8 at this point. I don't think there's any prizes outside the top 8, with people getting a draft already for their entry prize. A little more table space. Figured it wouldn't be relevant, just wondering, since I have really no clue how multi-format events math out in the end. Tiebreakers pretty much reboot after the draft, so your tiebreakers inside the draft are irrelevant. How do you draft Pioneer? No, it's gonna be Pioneer constructed, but that doesn't matter because we are on our way. Let's make it clear that Pascal has won the first game and that he has a Fairy Seer. There we go. And we are off to the races. And we hit 50 viewers. Congrats and thank you, everybody. The record for this stream is 67 viewers, so let's break it. And we have some extra followers as well. Shiroi Tears, welcome. Apparently we missed some other streams that happened during the intermission as well. Evansary, welcome to the stream. Let's try to keep the focus on the coverage though, because I'm gonna lose track otherwise. Okay, and they keep playing cards that I don't recognize. It's so unfair. Gabriel, red card. Igneous Elemental, is that you? Is that you? Show me your face. That's not it. Spiny Minotaur. If it's not this one, I'm giving up. But it is. Alright, Man of War bounces back the fairy, which was imprisoned. Cryptic Clive, welcome. Another follower. And the result slip. Yay. Okay. So, Chiller Pillar is back. But will it be enough this time? Chat's fantasizing about Pioneer draft at this time. That would be pretty awesome. Fairy Seer comes back, does the seeing again, scries 2. It's pretty fun to see this deck running on all cylinders, where you keep replaying Mana Wars and Fairy Seers to great effect. With the Seer, of course, also giving you evasion, which makes your ninjas so much better. The secret to good coverage is saying everything that sounds really obvious after all. Okay, let's see. Because this match looks quite a bit more stable. Pascal did leave up that murder mana there. Let's see what he plans to do with 2 black and 1 blue in this attack. Gabriel considering coming in with the Chiller Pillar. Reaches Dictus. Dictus already went home, I think. He couldn't stay. But if I see him again, and he's probably hovering somewhere around the chat. He'll get the message. Do you guys do any type of MTG arena tournaments? We do, but then it's in Gentry, which is a budget version of Standard that you can read more about in the description of the channel if you really want to. Right now, Belgian Nationals, Modern Horizons draft. The Seer coming in. And again, a Moonblade Shinobi casts off his disguise. Shows I was not a fairy, I'm a ninja. And then the ninja comes, the fairy comes back, which kind of ruins the whole lore around the whole ninjutsu. You kind of should sacrifice it because it's gone, because now the disguise is back. We do events on Arena, so small ones, but they're fun. It's still problematic that it always needs to go through third-party programs like Faceit or Discord to get pairings and people together, but it works. You just need people that want to put effort in that. Now, interesting. Chiller Pillar could get monstrous here. Gabriel has the double snow. I don't think there's a Discord for Belgic Magic. There is one for Gentry though. So Chiller Pillar, yeah, it won't surprise Pascal. He realizes that's one big caterpillar about to turn into a very scary butterfly. Okay. So how is Pascal going to maneuver around scary butterflies? He doesn't seem to be very afraid of them. Goes in with the two flyers. Gabriel monstrosifies the Chiller Pillar, and Pascal has an answer in the form of what's that thing called? It's something with mob something. It's just mob. Thought it was gonna be more complex than that. That's gonna give me infinite search results. Mob, there we go. So mob kills the butterfly, and advantage very, very firmly in the camp of Pascal, who's already up a one game. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this getting wrapped up completely. In the meantime, also welcome to all the other followers, Arkai and Cupulad, Rude FNS. I'm butchering all the names. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the longboat. Grab an oar and join the adventure. Still don't know what that duty is. The blue guy. Bazaar Trade Mage? No. Somebody recognizes the blue card that was just played. Please help me, because this is the second time I don't know what it is. It's hurting the professional level of this stream. Discards 3. Is it Bazaar Trade Mage? I had discredited that as an possibility, but yes, you are right. That does look like him. Aladdin. Alright, Pascal. There is a flying on the other side now. Fairy Seer comes back. and is looking. Does he have an attack here? Keep in mind the Moonblade Shinobis make extra tokens when they connect, but connecting with them might be a challenge. 3 flying creatures, but there's one on the other side. Reaching that point where alpha striking might just be getting interesting. But the Minotaur changes the equation, and Pascal contents himself with sitting back, even though he surely has the advantage right now. Only has 1 card in hand though, I think. Not sure if there's more. But it really does look like Pascal's game to lose. Gabriel attacking with the Trade Mage, so giving up all his flying defenses and opening himself up to a possible interaction. Igneous Elemental takes out one of the Shinobis, but now he doesn't have any flying defenses anymore. So I'm not sure if that attack was really worth it for Gabriel. He is the one putting the more impressive creatures on the board at this point though. There's the Changeling Gravedigger. Grave Shifter is the name. So Grave Shifter, didn't see what he took back. And for everybody who's losing track, we're currently in round 3 of draft. After this there'll be 4 rounds of Pioneer, followed by a top 8 single elimination also in Pioneer. And I'm really looking forward to those matches because I haven't seen anything of Pioneer up to now. So it's gonna be a bit rough getting the card viewer up to date for you guys. Okay, Gabriel chose to attack last turn, which would indicate that he has a plan somewhere. Thanks for the link, Gentle Muffin. But I don't think I'll have the time or the energy to really look into it. Streaming for 10 rounds straight is rough enough as it is. Fresh air, food and water is more a higher priority. Okay, Gabriel chooses not to go back on the offensive and plays... What's the artifact? Lesser Masticore. Okay. So the Masticore can ping. That's a pretty big deal on this board. And Peter needs to piece together... Pascal, sorry, needs to piece together a sequence that gets him to the win here pretty much. Otherwise that Masticore might just single-handedly take over this board. Has 3 flyers, but now the Trade Mage is on the other side. Alpha Striking is looking pretty bad, but losing a creature every turn won't exactly make that feel any better. Pascal thinking, sequencing. That is Spell Swindle in his hand. 3 mana for, I think that's the Mort Eye Witch. So that changes a lot. Fairy Seer, I think we know what it does by now. It's a 1/1 flying, scries for 2. So how is he going to approach this? Also realize he is 1 game up, so even if he loses this one, he'll get another try. Gabriel has his back against the wall. 28 minutes on the clock.
Ah ja, en nu is het duidelijk, moet je alles maar 1 keer. Ja, dat is een beetje te eenvoudig voor jou. Veteraan scorekeeper.
Ik ben een newbie sport. Kijk, 2-1 voor jou.
Ja, kijk hoe daar loopt.
Right. So,
Blij dat ik een draft overleefd heb. De eerste keer dat ik formatie draft heb.
7 rounds of Swiss, correctly. 3 and 4.
Met 2 gegaan in de draft. Volgens mij was mijn deksje eerder een 1-2 deksje.
Ah, no, that's... Spell Swindle isn't even in the format. So, is that the new art for choking feathers? Yes, Jelle and Anouk are in the background. That is very correct. No, it's not Smoke Shroud either, so it must be a Twisted Reflection. No? Wait, I'm confused now. Which spell is this? String of Disappearances. This is really coming across as... there we go, String of Disappearances. Phew! The blue chain lightning. Yeah, thank you very much, Dragonwhelp. 62 viewers, we broke another record. 5 more to go, and we break the all-time record for this stream. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome. If you have any questions, ask your questions. You're in round 3, and you just saw Pascal Vieren, the winner of a Grand Prix Prague, also in Modern Horizon, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was Eternal Masters, right? I think so, yeah. That was Eternal Masters. So, winner of a GP, apparently good enough to go 2-1 on the Belgian National Championship in the last round of Modern Horizons draft. There's still something there. There you go, my ugly mug. No text, go away. We're focusing on what's important right now. So that concluded the 3 rounds of Modern Horizons draft. We'll be going into 4 rounds of Pioneer now. And of course, we'll try to focus on a very diverse representation of decks and of our top players here. After that, there'll be a single elimination top 8. Means that you lose, you snooze, you're out, until only 1 player is standing, and we get to crown our Belgian National Championship. That top 8 is also going to be in Pioneer, so we have 7 rounds of Pioneer with maybe a little sprinkling of extra matches in the top 8 if we have time for them, for good measure. But in the meantime, I am going to put you on some YouTube coverage